You know when people rave about passive income, but forget to mention it can take a small miracle, a coding degree, or 3 spare weekends you don't have to be successful? That's the part nobody talks about, the hidden complexity behind the shiny promise. Digital downloads, though, when done properly, are surprisingly beginner-friendly. They don't require you to become a tech wizard, they don't demand endless hours of maintenance, and they don't force you to reinvent yourself as a social media personality. The catch is that most people pick the wrong products, or they overcomplicate the entire thing. They spend weeks designing something nobody wants, or they try to make their downloads look like luxury art pieces instead of practical tools. And then they wonder why sales are slow. So today, here's a calm, no-nonsense walkthrough of digital downloads that fit around a full-time job and a tired brain, and how you can start earning on repeat with simple files, not stressful tech. Everything here is based on research, real examples, and the simplest path possible. Digital downloads are simply files people pay for and receive instantly. No postage, no printing, no stock, and no chaos. They're ideal if you're working 9 to 5, juggling kids, or just want a side hustle that doesn't require you to be switched on every evening. They take very little tech to get started. You can work on them in tiny pockets of time, and once created, they can be sold again and again with almost no extra work. That's the beauty. You make something once, and it keeps earning quietly in the background. The golden rule is that the best digital products aren't glamorous, they're useful. The goal is to solve a problem quickly for someone else. A simple planner that helps someone organize their week. A checklist that saves time during a stressful move. A budget tracker that makes numbers less intimidating. A kid's activity pack that keeps little ones busy for half an hour. A CV template that helps someone apply for jobs without staring at a blank page. Anything that helps someone finish a task faster is valuable. Keep it quick to make, low stress, and focused on a clear audience. Busy professionals, students, parents, they all want ready-made solutions. And the best-selling downloads usually solve evergreen problems, things people always need help with. Budgeting tools, meal planners, wedding spreadsheets, classroom worksheets, simple business templates. These don't go out of fashion. People will always need to budget, plan meals, organize weddings, teach classes, and run small businesses. The design doesn't need to win awards. What matters is clarity, usefulness, and making someone's day easier. You can create digital downloads in free tools like Canva. Use simple layouts, one color palette, and duplicate your own design so everything stays consistent. You can turn one idea into several niches. Budgeting for students, budgeting for families, budgeting for freelancers. That's one template, multiplied into 3 audiences. And keep everything uncluttered. Clean, readable design always wins. If someone has to squint or guess, they'll click away. Selling them is straightforward. You can use Etsy, Shopify, or your own website. Etsy is the easiest because you get built-in traffic from people already searching for templates and planners. Shopify is great if you want more control and a long-term brand. And your own website keeps fees low once you're ready for that step. Start simple. Most beginners use Etsy because it's plug and play. Later you can expand. Traffic doesn't need to be complicated either. Use simple SEO, that's search engine optimization. Clear titles and keywords that match what people actually search for. Create preview images showing exactly what shoppers get. And use low-effort platforms like Pinterest, TikTok, or Shorts to share tiny snippets of value. You don't need to be on camera. You don't need daily posting. Consistency and clarity beat hustle and hype. A short TikTok showing 3 ways to save money can point viewers to your budgeting template. A Pinterest pin showing weekly meal planner can link directly to your shop. These are small, repeatable actions that build traffic over time. Digital downloads are one of the few online income streams that genuinely work around real life, whether that's a demanding job or a toddler who believes sleep is optional. They're low stress, flexible, and once you've made your first product, it becomes a repeatable system. You don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. You just duplicate, tweak and expand. And because downloads are instant, there's no customer service nightmare about shipping delays or broken parcels. Your role is simply to create, upload and improve. Of course, most beginners stumble in predictable ways. They overcomplicate designs with too many colours, too many fonts, too much clutter. They choose vague niches. Productivity is too broad, for example, whilst exam revision planner for medical students is specific. And they give up too soon. Downloads take time to rank. 2 weeks of silence doesn't mean failure. The winners are the ones who keep going for 30, 60 or 90 days, long enough for the marketplace to notice them. Expect your first sales within 1 to 3 months if you upload consistently. A typical beginner range is $50 to $300 a month once you have 10 to 20 products live. With 30 to 50 products, many sellers reach $500 to $1,000 a month. It's not instant riches, but it's steady, repeatable, and achievable alongside real life. There are tools that make it easier. If you're ready to start creating and selling your own digital downloads, Creative Fabrica is the perfect place to begin. With thousands of fonts, graphics, and design assets at your fingertips, you'll save time, spark new ideas, and have everything you need to make your product stand out. Creative Fabrica gives you the tools to turn your creativity into income. Check out the link in the description to join Creative Fabrica today. Digital downloads are simple, honest, and beginner-friendly. They don't demand miracles, coding degrees, or spare weekends you don't have. They just require clarity, consistency, and a willingness to solve small problems for real people. If you want a side hustle that fits around your actual life, this is one of the best places to start. And here's a fun twist to finish with. Some digital download creators use Faceless YouTube channels to promote their products and bring in consistent sales without ever being on camera. They make short, helpful videos, 5 budgeting tips, 3 ways to plan meals faster, simple classroom hacks, and link their downloads in the description. No face, no personality cult, just useful content that points viewers to practical tools. It's a smart way to build traffic without burning out. Click on my next video, which shows you exactly how to set up a Faceless YouTube channel. Super clean, step by step, and perfect if you're starting from scratch. I'll see you there.